Hi guys, I hope you are feeling well. In this video tutorial, we're gonna consider the capabilities of third person in Navisworks. And following that, we're gonna have some points about third person. First of all, I zoom in, close to the ground. But if you zoom out and make yourself distant from the scene or the model, you're distant from the ground or from the site. When I enable the third person, it falls upon the ground. So I zoom in by this way on the ground, as you can see. After that, I press down Ctrl+T button, so then the third person will be shown. After pressing down Ctrl+T, then here we should check it and then right click and set it to walk mode. But if you set it to fly, if I set it to fly mode, it doesn't make sense actually. So we set it to walk mode. Following that, if I press down the left mouse button or click and then move, as you can see, we can walk and navigate in the scene. But here, as you can see, there is a space between the foot of the third person and the ground. Here, if I right click after activating walk, if I enable gravity or Ctrl+G button, then gravity gives you weight, so that this allows us to walk and we will be pulled downwards while walking through the scene. And as I told you before at the beginning of the video, before enabling the third person, you should zoom in and specify the place that you want to be pulled downwards when you enable third personal gravity, so that we can walk through the scene, as you can see. By this way, as you can see, when we enable gravity, the third person recognizes the elevation, the height of the objects. It is exactly placed on the ground. Or for instance, here as you can see, we got the stairs. We can walk on the stairs. Watch this. The elevation is recognized. Well done. Following that, I'm gonna enter in the scene or into the project, but as the door is closed, we can't pass through the door or the wall. Here to solve this, I right click. Here I should disable collision or Ctrl+D button. Watch this. I disable it, right click again. As you can see, it disables gravity as well. But no matter. Then you see that collision let us to pass through the objects, for example walls, ramps, doors or others. We can pass through solid objects. But here if we want to walk upstairs, since gravity is not enabled, we are not able to walk on upstairs since the stairs are not recognized. So again, I press down Ctrl+G button or by right click. Following that, we can walk on upstairs by this way, and the time that the third person turns to red after enabling the gravity, it means that the third person has been stuck into an object, through a wall, stairs or whatever. I press down left mouse button and move it to upwards. I move it upwards by pressing down the scroll of the mouse button. Then we can walk on upstairs. So in this video we talked about collision and gravity, which are the two capabilities of the third person in Navisworks, which are practical in navigation in the scene, so that you can control these items. In my full course of Navisworks, I have covered several tips and techniques about Navisworks that if you want to take your skills to the next level, you can register right now. Don't miss out on this opportunity.